I was 2 years out from finishing chemo and my surgery, double mastectomy. And I still didn't feel like I was very strong or had any endurance. And so part of me was afraid to come here and be looked down upon, like, what is she trying to prove? You know, coming to a gym. And I think that was a big fear. But once I got here and realized how open and accepting everyone is, and especially Claire, who she starts you where you're at, and you go from there, and she's so encouraging. And so those fears got set aside pretty quickly. Well, obviously, the diagnosis anniversary was pretty devastating. So what I have done, and the other two anniversaries that I try to mark are when I finished chemo, yes, and then when I had the double mastectomy. It was like, okay, I feel like the cancer now is gone. Once I got done and this far out from my treatment, I'm 3 years out now. I'm still learning things, and one of them is that exercise, which I read all along, you should try to exercise, and I couldn't. I tried, I couldn't. But once I reached a point last year where I could, that's made a huge difference physically, but mentally. The chemo brain aspect of chemotherapy is true. You just get really fuzzy, and I thought that would go away, like the day I stopped chemo, and it didn't. Once I started exercising here last year, I was thinking, okay, this feels like me again. I can remember things, I can focus on things, and I know that's the exercise part. Obviously, physically, you get stronger. You know, that comes with it too, and that feels so good, from being so weak from chemo to being able to do things like get down on the floor and up without help, walking longer, you know, endurance, strength. And that's just been fantastic that Claire has been the instrument there. And even though we travel a lot, and so I'm not here regularly, she gives me things to work on. And I do it when we're out and about. I do I find little gyms, and I walk the dog, and I know that all of that is going to hopefully help me live longer, live better, and maybe keep any more cancer at bay. I'm really hoping for that. So I want to be here for at least 30 more years. That would be good.